So beef! So beef! Oh, there goes pants. Hello everybody, I'm the MoeChicken and this is Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim is a platformer of the Super Nintendo. It's an amazing game and we are going to play it. And we're going to start in New Junk City. Now, before we get started, there's something very important we have to learn. There's Jim. Hold on. We have to learn about Nick Jones. Ah, Nick Jones! Man of many faces. Many faces. Look at that pompadour or that swoosh on the left. Captain of Goading. I think the one on the lower right has kind of like a swollen head. Have you already forgotten? I wonder if the one on the lower left is actually what the guy looks like. This is the old cheat code. Why not try again? So yeah, that's just a strange thing that happens. It's a reference to the actual cheat code in the game, which I believe is like XBA, AB, XBA, or something like that. Anyway, I just wanted to show it off. We're going to play the actual game now. So Earthworm Jim is a Super Nintendo platformer made by the company Shiny Entertainment that I played a lot as a kid. This was actually a very, I guess you could say, formative game for me. And I don't like back when I was a kid. It was a big deal to like among boys at least, to like weird things. Like I remember me and my friends, whenever we would be called weird, we were always excited. So here's a cow. It's got shifty eyes. It's looking around. Doesn't know what's going on. There's a refrigerator. We're gonna launch that cow into space. Bye, cow. Cow launched. That will come back later. Ah, that freaking crow. Die. So yeah, when I was a kid, me and my friends. It would always, like, delight when people would be like, you're weird. We'd be like, yeah, we're weird. Weird is cool. And this game was kind of an epitome of that, because it's pretty weird. It's a pretty strange concept. So I'll go ahead and go over the concept right now so you can understand. This character here is Jim. Jim is a worm. Jim is not actually the entire power suit. Jim is a worm inside of a power suit. Now, the premise behind that power suit is that apparently it was being transported across space by the dog thing. That's a dog. I didn't even realize that was a dog when I saw it before, because it doesn't really look like one. It's supposed to be like a junkyard dog. It just kind of looks like a something. I don't know. It's very strange looking. Anyway, yes, I don't go this way. There are two ways you can go right at this point. I'm going to go the secret way. The Super Suit was being transported across space by a little, like, blob-looking dude who was being pursued by a shifty character named Psychro, who works for Queen. I only know the slug for a butt part. Her name is, it's like Queen Pulsating, bloated, festering, sweaty. It's like a bunch of gross adjectives, and then slug for a butt. That's the last part. And I only remember the slug for a butt part. Anyway, she is the opponent. And she made this power suit apparently so that she could wear it and it would make her prettier than her sister, the Princess What's-Her-Name. Which I don't know how that works, because when Jim wears it, it gives him superpowers, and I guess it would be pretty much a superpower if Queen Slug for Butt were able to fit her slug, that is her butt, into the suit, so maybe it does give you superpowers. I don't know. Anyway, so it was being transported across space. Psychro caught up with the poor fellow. The guy pulled out a gun. Psychro pulled out a bigger gun and blasted him away. But then the suit fell to Earth. And at first, Jim was just sort of a regular worm. By the way, I'm finding a trash can on wheels. I think it's important to know that. Jim was just sort of a regular worm, and it just kind of happened that the suit fell, like, collar down on top of him, and space radiation turned him into a weird giant worm with eyeballs. Now, did you see that thing that just happened just now? It was like a little sparkly thing. It took me a long time to find out what those were actually indicating. That indicates that something has changed, basically. That was like a hidden switch. So what that changed, if I had jumped to the left before I hit that, there wouldn't be anything. But since I did, there's that little red thing. That's a full health power-up, so I'll go ahead and grab that. Thank you. Anyway, yes, Earthworm Jim. So he turned him into a weird worm with eyeballs, and then he put on the suit and found out that now he could control it. Because I think I think the manual said it had like annelid friendly controls or something, going up here, getting the items, thank you. And so he became a superhero worm. And that's gonna have to be it for the story for right now, because I have to fight a boss. That is Ralph, I believe is his name. You know, an obvious reference to the fact that he is throwing up or Ralphing. And he's apparently in charge of New Junk City, and we are here to beat him by shooting crates at him. And he's barfing up fish for some reason, and I don't really know why he's doing this, but he is. So there we go. We're going to cause him to continue to lose his lunch over and over and over again, and eventually he will leave us alone. Ow! That's another thing that I always really enjoyed. So, again, saying that this kind of influenced me a great deal as a kid, it kind of convinced me that, like, what the heck was going on there? I wasn't even holding down, but it was only attacking downward. I remember thinking that, like, country-sounding voices like Jim's were sort of funny, and Jim says things like groovy and funky were very outdated terms from the 70s, which, oh, he pulled that out of his pants, and he flies off on it! I think that thing is called the pocket rocket, so yeah, that's pretty much what it's supposed to be. Groovy! Groovy! And now we're gonna race through space. And the asteroids? I don't know. But yeah, his voice influenced me a great deal as a kid. I don't know, this whole game influenced me a lot. I love playing it. It's been one of my favorites for many years, so I'm glad I'm finally back. Give it another shot. Now, that fella in yellow was Psychro, and we are racing him to the next planet. Now, if he beats us in the race, we have to fight him. If we beat him in the race, we don't have to fight him. Now, you see these little blue things I'm picking up. I think these are called, like, fuel pods, I believe is their actual name. And if you get 50 of them, you get a continue. And I want continues. Because this game is not super easy. It's not super hard, but it's not super easy either. So I want to go ahead and get as many continues as I can. So this first one isn't too terribly hard. Now, the other thing I've got up there that I've got 4 of is a shield. I turn that on, nothing can damage me, and it's especially useful if you're close to Psychro, because when you turn that on, you will, like, just kind of bash him around, and it's very easy to pass him when that happens. And I think I beat it. 59! I got 9 extra. It's pretty good. And now, rodeo time! Oh, alright, well that's going to be it for the first episode. I'm going to probably do a level an episode with these, so hope you enjoyed. I'm the MoeChicken. This is Earthworm Jim. Thanks for stopping by. And I gotta continue. Yay!